Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing. Let's go to the city and or city folk. Right now, it's 8:18 PM on the 29th of May 2025, and we're going to get straight into things. And yes, of course, I am playing as my one and only Save Rover. It's been 200 episodes, you'd think he'd get the memo by now, but it's fine. Now, yes, hopefully you're doing good. I know I am. We're going to be getting this and the last episode in quick succession because I keep you've probably noticed it. I have a weird backlog with City Folk by like one episode, and I just keep pushing off uploading it, and it's like, no, that ends today. You're getting this and the previous one. Wow, okay, I know what we're doing today. Why am I ginger? Well, I know I'm ginger because last time I went to Shampoodle, but wow, that's a choice. Also, today, I've been harping on about this idea occasionally for a while, about doing an episode without the nunchuck and instead moving with the Wiimote, because I'm apparently some sort of evil sadist. So I figured we'll do that today, because why not? It's a little funny gimmick we can do. I think we must have done it before, but it's like, hey, there's no harm in doing anything twice, is there? So yes, hopefully you're all doing good. Of course, in-game it's rainy and dark and miserable, but outside it's like nice and semi-sunny and overcast, and definitely not as late as it is in-game. Again, city folk, you're behind the real blood, you gotta catch up. But I do hope you're all doing good. I know I am. I've got like pent-up yappery that I want to go on about. Now, of course, we're going to go get our hair fixed. I feel as though that's our first and foremost priority. But yeah, so some of you will see on the channel, did just drop a vlog where I went to Comic-Con, and I kind of want to talk about it because, you know, not everything makes it into the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been ruminating. I have been thinking. And yes, I did mention some of this stuff in the recent New Leaf episode, but well, you know, again, sometimes you just want to yap about a thing twice. There's no harm in doing anything twice, especially if it's not the same as the first time. But yeah, no, I have just got done streaming Genshin Impact as of recording. I was playing for Kanish, his banner just came back. I really like him. He's got like a little annoying, unwilling sidekick that makes like a load of aside comments, and yeah, he's cool. He's like Spider-Man-ish in a way with some of his moves. He's cool, I like him, so I was always going to get him. And yeah, I have had fun getting him. I'm content, and now I must save up for the next character. Thus is the way of Genshin. I can't wait, you're getting bad luck with these money rocks. It's like, how else am I meant to pay to de-gingerify myself? That sounds so mean, but yeah, no, so I've just got done streaming that, but weirdly, I think it was because like my webcam was very malfunctioning and some stuff to do with OBS, but it big malfunction where my microphone stopped working and my headphones stopped working, so the stream continued with only the game audio. So yeah, when I got his weapon, it just wasn't well, you didn't get my reaction. Still, I think the people watching the game basically play itself seemed happy with that, but it's a shame. But at the end of the day, I should expect things to go wrong when I'm live. Yeah, but seriously, it required my PC to reset and everything, and it's like, oh, the efforts. It's crazy. Now, do we have an axe before I forget? Because I don't think I did miss well last time, did I? No, okay, I did. Or rather, I think Nooks was closed, so I didn't do it last time. But let's go pick up something. But first, how you doing over here, Samson? Whoa, Daniel. I don't really do for a bit. Look what happens to your head. I'm aware. Even I got a better do, and I finished straight 7 hours of extreme kickboxing. That's because the other day I hit with Sword and the scene had him fix my bedhead pronto. You might want to give it a shot yourself. I'm planning on it. No, oops, I didn't mean that. You gotta spend some serious time in bed to get that kind of bedhead. But hey, if you're tired of looking like that, you can always get a new with a salon. But yes, I am just trying to like steal this weed. Thank you. They call me the weed thief. And what's going on in town? Anything interesting? A samurai suit. Point special on the 31st of May, Derwin's birthday, flea market, fishing tourney. Missed all of this. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've last recorded, and it's like, I really shouldn't put it off this long, but that reminds me, speaking of the last episode, yeah, what do you guys think of the new thumbnails I've been trying? First time I've actually had the chance to ask, but last episode I started throwing around the idea of possibly changing the style of thumbnail, just to make it a bit more palatable to modern thumbnail taste, so to speak. And yeah, that's going to bleed into other stuff throughout the channel too. But yeah, what did you guys think? I kind of like it. I've full credit, by the way, I have stolen this font from another YouTuber called Braxophone, and it's called something like Luckiest Guy or Luckiest Day. And well, to put it simply, it just looks really nice, really clean, really smooth, but it looks more modern. As much as I like using the Animal Crossing font in the thumbnail, it's like, at some point, you've got to kind of adapt it, so I'm enjoying messing around with that. You've seen it in probably, again, that vlog thumbnail I was talking about before, so, yeah, I like it. Shout out to Braxophone for using it in his and making me go, I will get that, so yeah, I'll keep experimenting, I'll keep trying to improve stuff, but the results definitely seem to be a little bit felt, so we'll keep an eye open and we'll see where it leads from here. Do gotta deposit this money, by the way. I've got too much stuff in my pockets. It's like, it's crazy. He's so crazy. He too rich. Actually, oh, it's the end of the month in a few days. I really should. Okay, no access, fine. Yeah, no, I kind of do like the idea of getting interest, actually, so I'm going to go throw as much of that into the bank as I can. Because I would very much like to get me some interest, actually. That said, Darwin, how you doing? You're out front, I may as well talk to you. Birthday's coming up, I hear. Oh, hey there, kiddo. Wait a sec, now that I think about it, hasn't been an awfully long time since we last talked. I've been chatting with you in my dreams, so I haven't seen you in real life in forever. I wish I could do that. And I've said this before, right? Like, I have some friends, and I'm sure you've heard of it, like, I have some friends that can just lucid dream on command. And they were talking about it, like, literally yesterday, I think, and I was just sat there like, I feel so jealous. Like, what do you mean you can chat to whatever fictional character you so desire in your dreams? Like, what? The amount of riz I could have been dropping on, you know, I'm not going to finish that thought, but, like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where, like, I'm aware it's a skill and I'm aware some people are more perceptive than others, but it's like, damn, do I want to learn how to do that? Because it's like, what do you mean I can turn my bizarro, very pointless, stupid dreams into a whatever I so wish? Like, I don't know. Because I go through a phase of wanting to get into it every few months, and, like, then I don't, it doesn't work, so I don't, and then it requires, like, setting alarms, and it's like, it's a whole thing. But it's like, I kind of want to, you know what I mean? I mean, especially after Comic-Con, it's like, I'm feeling heavily passionate about a lot of fictional characters. Why can't I yap about, I don't know, I'm not going to yap about the state of the world with them, am I? I think it's a bit heavy. But why can't I just, like, scroll Twitter with some of the homeboys in my dreams? You know what I mean? It's like, because for context, right, I think last year, this last year, I have been a contender for some of the worst dreams concocted by humankind, specifically whilst I was at Comic-Con, because I was running on low amounts of sleep. So the few dreams I had were, like, scraping the bottom of the barrel for content. And, like, I'll give you one as an example, and this is generally how they follow. I either have none, or, like, not one that I can remember. Or those that I can remember are really odd. So I just remember having one where I'd fallen asleep on the train out to Comic-Con, and I was on said train to Comic-Con, but I couldn't move. And next to me was a random cruise YouTuber, and he was giving me his opinions in, like, Thailandish, or what I could understand in the dream. And I was confused. I wanted to excuse myself to leave, and I couldn't because my legs were tired from being on the train all day. And if this sounds like it makes no sense, yeah, you're correct. So it's like, yeah, if I can go from that to rizzing up Hoyoverse, man, I mean, what? You didn't hear that? I would love that. So, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I'll that spurred off, like, a side comment, but thank you, Derwin. You gave me something to yap about. There's something else to yap about. Yeah, I do want to talk a bit more about Comic-Con in a minute, but first of all, Whitney. Oh, it's Juice Sparkles. I haven't seen you for a while. When was the last time I recorded this game? And genuinely, it feels like it should have only been a week ago, but I feel like it's been longer, and that scares me ever so slightly. But yes, we're going to the city in the game, and I actually went into the city with my sister today. As some of you in the UK will know, it's half term, so primary schools, high schools, colleges, and all that jazz usually have a week off around now, and it's my sister's. So in a bid to get her out of the house, my mum suggested why not take her out to, you know, do something. Rather than go home, well, to stay at home all day. Well, I was going to go to the gym, but I was like, sure, why not? So I did like the idea of heading into Liverpool. It's like a few hours, like an hour and a bit train ride from where I am. And yeah, the idea was we go to Liverpool, shop around all the nerdy shops, like a mini Comic-Con, but like, you know, get my sister some stuff, because she's also super into Hoyoverse, like Genshin, Star Rails, and Sum Zero, among some other stuff, like Hatsune Miku, but because it was like 3 PM, she was like, yeah, no, nice try. Just do something else. So we went out to the more local town, the bustling place of Blackpool, which is much quicker to get back and forth from, weirdly. Same, like, okay, we just went the opposite way on the train, basically. And, yeah, we went for a little bit of a day out on the town. The Liverpool trip will happen, but I won't vlog it. But, yeah, we went, and basically, how do I describe it? We didn't really have a plan, we just kind of hoped we could find some stuff. We went in this one shop and they had a bit of Miku merch, and I was like, do you want that? And she's like, nah, but I want it. But I'm like, then get it. She's like, nah, I don't feel like it. And it's like, I have to respect that level of indecision. It's clear we are siblings. But yeah, we went to Nando's, we had some spicy chicken wings, and we went in HMV, and then we did hum and ha in a Waterstones about buying manga for like 20 minutes, yapped to some random guy next to us about like Anichi Joe and stuff. I never met him before in my life, mind you. And left without buying anything. One day I'll build up the courage to buy Promised Neverland manga volume. But yeah, no, it was a fun time. And then we did. See, this is funny because we were kind of there and we were enjoying wandering around. You know how you are. If you walk around shops that you always have a passing interest of stuff in, I feel as though you have more fun with it. But we then kind of pivoted our plan to, rather than, you know, try and buy some funky merch, we pushed that off for where we're going maybe over the weekend. But instead, why don't we do something else? Something heinous, something legendary, and something that your parents tell legends of. But first we need to get a haircut, so you gotta keep on hanging for what we're gonna be doing. So, I would like to change my hairstyle, Harriet. So leave it to me, sweetie, sweet piece of cake. And it's 3,000 bells. I love how she's not upped her prices since 2008. You truly do love a diva that does that. I should not be allowed a new gem vocabulary. Actually transform me hair today, paint a picture of me of the new you. Now tell me what style you're going for. I feel like... cute. Did I go grown up last time? No, I'm gonna go grown up. When you say grown up, what do you mean by that exactly? Big brother, businessman. Oh, Neremik business? Alright, I have you looking good in no time, but I've got one last question. What if all your good makes all the girls swarming like ants on molasses? Harriet. I'll risk it. I can... It's really brave of you, sugar. Yeah, it is. I think I've pretty much nailed what you're going for. And what direction do you want to go with your hair colour? I'm going to go something warm again. And one of these. So, safe, light-hearted, fiery, flirty, something else. What's something else? So we can have something cool. I've got you covered. Ah, okay. Right. Mysterious, fresh, attractive, and radiant. So fresh is blue, right? What would mysterious be? I feel like Mysterious Business and Neremik kind of has a vibe to it. Okay, let's see. The hair quest continues. Mysterious Businessman Neremik apparently looks like... Oh my god, he's straight! Disgusting. Disgusting. What part of Mysterious made you think, oh yeah, brown hair, that does the trick? Okay, so we're going to be back next episode, yeah? I think I just threw up a bit in my mouth. Oh, that was... I don't think I'm getting chased by any women with a haircut like that. So where was I? Oh yeah, me and my sister, right, so, we went to HMV, like I said, and they've got a little anime section, and we were like, what if we just have a browse? We did initially look for a Dua Lipa CD, purely for a running joke between us. Didn't have them in. I cry every time. Did have her on vinyl, but we don't own a vinyl player, but like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted. But we ended up in the Blu-ray and DVD section for animes, and I've always been eyeing up getting Death Note and Fullmetal Alchemist on Blu-ray DVD, and I was saying that, and she's like, oh yeah, no, I too have heard good things about these, but she hasn't watched them, whereas I have. And we kind of hummed and hawed over which one we'd get, because they had the big Death Note DVD set, and it's like, oh, that has aura, and then they had the Fullmetal Alchemist on Blu-ray and DVD, and it's like, ooh, ooh. So, instead of getting Death Note on Blu-ray, I got it on DVD, because I just thought the set looked nicer, and it's like, it's Death Note. It's like from 2004, I don't think there's many pixels to upscale. And then we went across the road to a B&M, and got a load of stuff for a night in. So after I'm done recording this and get it exporting, the plan begins. Death Note on, F ton of sweets, 3 liters of full fat Pepsi in the fridge. I know, it is peak. It's going to be a good few times. I'm not sure how many we're going to get through, but I'm looking forward to it, I'll say as much. And maybe at some point I'll go back and buy the Fullmetal Alchemist set, but oh man, Brotherhood for the record. I know there's 2 series. But what about, say, you blabbers? Do I have a painting I need to get rid of, or a painting I can donate? Let us see. Quaint painting. And oh, we have a joy painting as well. I have 2 paintings. Woohoo, what a treat for these days. This is the quaint painting. Oh, it's not the original, damn. Anyway, That's fine. That's me and my sister's plan. Ah! Yes, we didn't get any, sorry, my phone fell before I stepped on the thing. But, so we didn't get any merch like we were planning, but what we did get instead was, you know, a fun night in which we'll be commencing shortly. 2 forgeries. Damn, Red, you're being mean. I said I've had a generational streak with not getting unlucky with those, so I feel as though that's overdue, but still. Let's head off, though. Guess we can go dispose of those at Nooks. But yes, so I want to talk a bit more about Comic-Con, because I've yapped about this in New Leaf, which will be going out around the same time as this episode. We hope and pray. But yeah, God, I'm really feeling that Comic-Con down after the fact. And yeah, I gotta say, like over the last few days, I've been looking at all the stuff I've got, and if you've seen the vlog, you know just how much stuff I bought. And I was kind of like hesitant when I was editing, like, do I want to drop the actual amount I spent on stuff like that? But yeah, a few days after, I'm still feeling the con come down. Like, I'm kind of bummed I'm not in that environment, but I'm looking at the stuff I bought, and it's always been perking me up. But what's funny is a part of my costume turned up. Yeah, so in case you don't know, I went as Sunday Honkai Star Rail on the first day. And how do I phrase this in a way that doesn't make me sound like a complete mug? I don't think it's possible. Basically, his wig and halo, I didn't realise were included in the bundle I ordered until way too late when I was rereading the description. So I ordered them and they turned up later. And they turned up today. And I've got to say, I'm very happy with that. I tried it on before. I have been joking. And this is between you, me, and the rest of the people who watch City Folk regularly. Because, you know, I like me a good game of Just Dance, that I could do some Just Dancing in cosplay. I think it would be funny. Namely, Judas's Sunday, Lady Gaga's Judas specifically, would hit, especially with the halo and the hair. I think it could cook. And I've tried it. It's doable. It's not the most flexible thing to wear, but we can make it work. So keep your eyes open for that in whatever way, shape, or form that may manifest, because I want to kind of do it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, and I could possibly do something Kazuha. If you have an idea for any other songs I could do that you think would be funny, let me know and I'll try to see if I can do them. But yeah, I tried the wig on and it was good. And then the halo is so weird to get to clip on, but once it does, it looks fire. So there might be some photos of that making their way to my Twitter in due course. Which yeah, it's like a nice little post-com perk up. Like, yes, I was missing my wig on the day, but at the very least, I did, you know, I was able to, I had an excuse to cosplay again, basically, when I arrived. So it's like, I gotta make sure the fit comes together, and the fit does come together. Now, ooh, hi there, welcome to the Handmade Fashion Palace of the Able Sisters. Hello, Able Sisters. Weirdly, with this haircut, that's a vegetarian shirt. Oh my god, I look so bland. It fits. It fits. You know what I mean? Like, it fits for this specific episode, that shirt. Just with, like, how dull my character looks. Like, he looks like he works a 9 to 5, and that... Ugh. But yeah, so some other stuff on that. Also, going through my stuff, I kind of kicked myself. Yeah, I was able to get one specific thing of a character I wanted, so should I go to future conventions, I'm really going to be keeping an eye out for it. One of my favourite characters from Hoyoverse games is a Seth from Zone Zero. I've already found a Money Rock, but I was trying to get a print of him and nobody had one on sale, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that in the future, because I really like him, and it's like, he's my boy, I need to get a print of him in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah. I do have some keychains for him, though, and they are bellissimoso, or some things to that extent. Again, I'll probably show off some more stuff to that on my stream when I'm chilling on Sunday, so feel free to join us if you want. I've already shown you all of the posters, I think, but keychains and stuff, I do show them in the vlog, but hey, as I've said repeatedly throughout this video, there's no harm in doing things twice. Now, how you doing, Punchy? Well, kiddo, hasn't it been like 8 weeks since I last jammered at you? Gosh, time really flies when you're sitting around playing video games. So what have you been up to? Traveling. Seriously, that's so cool. It'd be even cool if you wrote me a letter about your Fabu trip. That way, if you happen to get a present, you could just attach it. And again, we'll speak to you twice to be in theme. We're going to make up for lost time, duh. I'm trying to, but you're just... I'm going to celebrate our reunion by eating whipped cream straight for the can. Amen. That one's getting saved eternally. That speaks directly to my soul and is why you're my favourite. Amen, brother. But yeah, I was going to say something and I didn't. Yeah, no, I've definitely got caught the convention bug, though, after going to Comic-Con, for those of you wondering. Not sure if it came through in the vlog or not, but god, I love that atmosphere. Like, I wish there was a way I could be, like, you know what I mean, like, a job I could do where I could be, like, actively involved in that scene and have an excuse to attend all of those different events. You know what I mean? And I doubt there is. But you know what I mean? Not having... Okay, I'm not saying my job should be to attend conventions, but you know what I mean? A job that gives me an excuse to. Eyebrow raised and I'm listening. So, I don't know. It just... I like that environment. I wish I could... If I was good at art, which, like... Part of me is like, maybe, you know what, if I'm annoyed I can't find that print, why don't I just draw it? I mean, I suck at art, but you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with practicing, is there? Granted, it would take effing forever for me to get good, I think, but hey, look, you never know. Maybe this is the start of my artist era. I mean, that certainly would be one way I'd be attending conventions, is just, you know, hey, I've got stuff people want to buy, let's go back and forth and do some things. Granted, I do not think becoming an artist is that easy, but hey, if I was lucky enough to be, just maybe, I could be at conventions constantly. Because again, it's hard to express, just the atmosphere there, it's super cool, man. Like, even talking about it, I've got a stupid smile on my face, so, who knows, maybe one day. I mean, like I say, at the very least, there's no harm in practicing, is there? Like, I mean, didn't PewDiePie have a video a few months ago that were quite well, where it was like, you know, oh, I tried drawing at least one thing for 100 days and here's how it ended up, and, I mean, he improved, evidently. I mean, granted, art was one of my worst subjects at school. The only good portrait thing I ever did was by dividing an image up into grids on thing, and then drawing a replica of said image on gridded paper, and let's just say the only time I was particularly proud of anything I made was when I arranged stones on a beach. But who knows, maybe there is latent artistic potential in me after all. That would be funny. It would be very funny if like it did turn out with enough practice I became you don't know. I say it's funny, but like I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people out there who have just like gotten better with it with time, so I have an idea now. Now how are you doing, Peaches? You know, Daniel, I've been thinking about moving. I love living here, but when I think about my life, about the choices I've made, about my future, I feel like I need a fresh start. You know what? That's cool. Really? You think the change will do me good? That's what I admire about you. You're so bold and decisive. Wish I were more like that. In fact, maybe this is my exact opportunity to do that. You give me loads to think about. Loads to think about doesn't mean you're leaving, but... You know, Peaches, if you need a fresh start and you want to do something new, then goddammit, so will I. In fact... I do have a notepad in my bedroom. Yeah, my university will give us these, like, grab bags back when I was attending. And, well, I think so. I think I've got two of them. Both have a notebook in, so... And granted, it's not A4 paper, but hey, if I'm trying to sketch something out, that should be fine, right? Granted, are there any pencils in this house I could use? We'll think. We'll see. We'll think. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to go sell this Nook and then deposit some more stuff into my bank, but... I don't know, this has been a very weird episode, I'll admit, but I'm smiling about it. I guess I wasn't wrong when I said I had a lot of built-up yappery, but I like that. I like that. Who's WhatsApping me? My aunts! Oh, beautiful. Yes, my aunt, for those of you who don't know, I was yapping about this a few episodes ago, I think, wants me to cat sit for her in just under less than a month. Grinch smile. Yeah, she has two new kittens. They're super cool, and can't say too much about the area, but let's just say she lives around the corner from what I would define as paradise, which consists of a Tesco Express, Pizza Hut, Toby Carvery, and a Subway, all within a 5-minute walk of each other. God, I love Middle England. It's but only 1,300. You know, fine. We'll deposit all of this and just see how much interest we rake in next time, but yeah, she's asked if I can still do it, and your boy's getting paid for it as well. God. I'm going to the gym, damn it, no. I should be rejoicing at the ability to go and buy some Pizza Hut, but it's like... when it's literally round a few corners? I don't know. Oh, that said, oh. I might be having a busy summer. I don't know. I feel really weird now after this. You know what I mean? Like, a good weird, though. Like, I feel as though I've yapped a lot, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been told repeatedly in my comments, and then outside of them, like, you guys do tend to enjoy when I'm just yapping about random stuff whilst playing this game. Like, yeah, we're playing Animal Crossing, and I'm also just yapping about whatever, but apparently you guys really like that. I guess that makes sense why the series has gone for 200 episodes, but, you know what I mean? I feel good weird after yapping about all that stuff. Like, you know what? Yeah! Why don't I? go and get a sketch pad and try and draw some stuff. I mean, feasibly, what's the worst that can happen? I rip a page out and bin it? Oh no, paper recycling. Yeah. Huh. I don't, I feel as though my brain has just, like, is this what it's like, by the way, to not have ADHD and have what some would call norepinephrine? Or to have ADHD and hyperfocusing on a task? Because either way, god damn. I'm gonna go draw something. Among other things. Yeah, I still gotta go watch Death Note with my sister, to be fair. Oh, it's gonna be peak. She doesn't know what she's in for. But I'm gonna end this one here. So if you have enjoyed, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it helps that I'm interested if you do want to see more of this. And all of that good stuff. And yes, oh, there's a 3-liter bottle of full fat Pepsi waiting for me in the fridge. I'm gonna be having a good evening tonight, and I sure hope you will as well, too. Go try something new. Let me know if you enjoy doing it. And until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.